kind of third place team in EU. So if Nigma are able to overcome them, sure, it's but again, team development is the reason for DP really working out.
Funny calling team development. A lot of these guys won TI.
I mean, yeah,
you're not wrong though. I mean, they might have developed.
It felt wrong saying it, I won't lie. And I'm pretty sure someone's going to have a question mark, but that is the thing about, having a Div 1 and a Div 2. Speaks for itself, depending on which Div.
Korete's coming out as the pause is there waiting to see.
That right there, my friend.
But we will say that a very different type of draft across the other side lane. It's going to be the exact same. The difference is Stormer is like Lacoste and talking about.
Finally, no more meteor hammers, okay? And yeah, in this game, the reasoning, like the panel mentioned, there's just a lot of setup, right? There's avalanche toss from the tiny. Good, you can do the glimpse back into it. Of course, Stormstormer and Fishman, they would have time, so plenty of kind of propel himself into the
hot start. I like you meant tiny limit.
That was a bird.
Sky has looked. Last game he looked solid too, particularly magic happened.
Radiant's courier
the other day with Tundra, he just obliterated Tiny. And I'm expecting to see the same again. Possible players. I think Tiny is such a fluid hero.
Much better. Couple of ways. 5-0. That top Watson playing and Pudge again. Hero is good. Run for a while. Back in the match.
Yeah, it felt good, at least in draft-wise, friends. When you see Mars, Jakira, an abundance of like magic damage, really mid-game heroes, then you have this Hood, you buy Ags, and it's going to be a really formidable force to satisfy. So that's why they locked it in. Of course, Nigma did pivot down the line. This top lane is going to be quite a back and forth lane. If you hit perfectly, you're going to get the kill.
Hour 2, not bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That spear backs. There was wave back all behind the tower. Lost one. Out now. He gets caught again. Kinetic field down. In some trouble. Dropping lower and lower. Dodges the spear. Or misses the spear. Depending upon which way you want to call it. Watson might be in some trouble there, but it looks like he's going to get out and does still have another hook. Could go. H, gotta be careful. There's the glimpse. Got him caught. Get him again.
A little bit of anti-synergy there with the lift into a displacement when then you miss the spear, and yeah, unfortunately this type of lane play which will not hell Pudge and drop to keep chasing the kills. So the best of starts in the off lane.
The other two lanes going quite well. 17 and
that was not
still playing this like very up in your dynamic. Now getting to
courier has been killed.
It's definitely in this. Spam is.
We're gonna see the exact same. On the limits here, constantly fighting. The difference is because no exhort, you're not gonna have like the.
That's gonna be another one. The panel talked about Mars and some problems that they have with this hero. Oh, flashing the damage block. Oh,
well done. Be careful though. Oh, they tried to go for the good.
Does have the Ring of Health, and if he can just volatile time, yeah, passive. Oh, Watson, he's okay.
No TP on Mars for 5 seconds now, so it's like he's gonna sit in base. He's just awkwardly here.
Guys, don't mind me. Trying to come back up now.
Oh, he's doing the catch-up play. So because of the lane being so poor, he's now going for the 7.32 E minus, otherwise known as a meteor hammer.
Fishman. Glimpse comes out a little bit late to send him back to think that was what jika to stop from happening. And that might make the top lane a little scary over the next.
It helps a lot. Kamar died twice. One gets all the way back to base, and it might have been a Midas in the quick fire. That would have been a pretty different story. Yeah, they have to be so careful. Again, to be clear, like Fishman on Disruptor, how Disruptor players play now with the big points in Glint. So painful, so scary.
Far again. Spear back, next onto the tower. That one's good. To get out of harm's way, tries to change over the aggro, does manage to get it, but the damage might have already been done. So Watson goes down. Have a TP to come back out to lane. Starting to fight back a little bit. Taking full advantage.
Really nice spell. That's what, like, unlike the first time where they fed away the 2 kills, if they connect on the spells, like, they also have quite a lot of this. Yeah, everyone's got to be careful.
Up. The spell again. Down kinetic field. Away, no such luck. Going down too. Now they do find a hook here. GH gonna get ran down. Sunstrike off. The other side. It's gonna be a little while until Disruptor can get back. He doesn't be either.
Denied.
Call down here, up against Toby. About even. Separating off.
Playing in secure. It's going to be one of those games in the bot lane that eventually Terrorblade will have to leave the Death Prophet. Kind of sync up and enable that extra. Get the levels in Jakiro, you throw down like some early macro fire, push out the wave. It can be quite a nuisance. Really love the change in the getting the instant damage on macro fire now. That's going to really enable you to enter the fight with
back into lane. A little bit more scary for there. Got the ice path to run away, and they pop Metamorphosis. Sunstrike. Almost enough. Kuro is gonna go down.
Such a day should be
Off
starting.
lane down. Very well played, but Nail trying to get up in the face now of Storms. Smart. Next now, GH. Kinetic field. Backs away. Spear there. Quite enough damage. Kill off. Again.
looking for a glimpse. Waddle, waddle. Ah.
Nothing there but air.
Oh.
Hunter got away from his minus here. Even after the, under the threat of the Ember spam.
Cat. Mid. Storm on spawn. Oh, he just wants his Midas. And now he's going to be delayed that much more. Oh,
Jinxed it.
That's annoying. Nomi. On by Sumail. They got him caught here. Pops the stick. Tries to walk away. Diving. Get the toss back under the tower, but it's another kill gifted to Sumail.
They kind of need to do that. Having such a chill time in this game. Oh, Fishman. Big kinetic though.
Said he wanted to pop off. Do you think it's right there? Do they?
Oh, he's popping off further down the line here.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Break open the game a little bit more.
That DD.
No.
Did actually finish it, so
There we go.
at the very least that comes out. Oh, Toby. Level 6 Exo took the tower, now going to try and use the last vestiges of it to take down MC. MC in trouble, has nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. It's a freebie.
This will now be the awkward part of the game for Nick.
Dire's middle tower
Last free farming
is
top,
under
Terrorblade
attack.
has no place at hook. They need to now shift their cores around to unlock this Terrorblade top. Some games it would be Mars looking for it, going back in my mind I remember the Mar. He conceded his own farm. It's the Terrorblade.
Dire are
Oh no,
scanning.
okay, he's going bottom. Continue farming. Oh, he didn't go my
And Blade, they find Stormstormer again, get that kill. Watson, counterplay, but GA is already there with the lift. Looks available. Watson's just tower. Vanguard. Have this member again. Pretty scary. He's brought down lower and lower. have both ready on his tail, throws it out, good dodge. Tommy, he's gonna get caught for the split, or rather catches. Now the dismember, they have toss. Enough damage to kill him off? No. Remnant away is there. Fishman drops. Still playing absolute perfection.
Could have been a little bit awkward there. Kroki was ice pathing off to the disruptor, not helping out Sigma, but luckily with the rim, was able to disengage in time and continue. And I think that's going to be the issue for this Pudge in this game. There are a lot of fighting potential in the toolkit of. You've got spear, you've got ice path, lift, even the slight chains. Like every hero, pretty much other than Terra, has a way to annoy this Pudge and just keep that distance.
And I mean, I mean, at the very least, like you're talking about, that Terrorblade is bottom of.
Dire's top tower
So that is
under
something.
attack.
And there's still 1,000 upright.
Dire's middle
I'd have
tower
picked
is under attack.
Terrorblade
Flames will spread
stage. It
thrice.
tried to mance dodge with the illusion. I just couldn't quite get it though.
Even smokes up.
Way. Not gonna keep. Does get the rune to die. Being a nuisance. Male. He's gonna try and chase him. Doesn't have another remnant. Barely get him.
And they high five because he got two slices to get his body on top of him. So.
Dead tiny.
That's what Nigma needs to do. They
Dire's
need to
middle tower is under
aggression.
attack.
Terribly can just catch up behind. Really yet to see Mars in the game either, right? You know, Mar, he's got 4 points spear, 2 points rebuke. Not put anything into stats, okay? So yeah, he's holding 1 point. Actually, no, psych. He's fully gone. I was gonna say maybe he's holding a point because he does this for fun when he just mode. He doesn't really care about having so literally leveled up at that time, but no, instead he goes full farm mode. That puts a lot of emphasis on double supports plus Sumail to provide that aggression, because he's going to go, guys, I'm going to enter the game when I have DPM. Till then, if the fight comes to me, I fight. If the fight doesn't, then good luck, have fun, see what you can get. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. So
They are definitely making a lot happen with. That sort of stops the. I think it does. But level 10 on him does have an invis. By over here. That's full vision. Static storm down. And is this going to be what they need to get the kill? The invis is there. Avalanche and the toss. Enough to bring down Sumail.
take off. Your MC6 like, thanks, mate. Back to the jungle, Cheerio and whatnot. And yeah, for Entity, they kind of need to get some of these picks. Like meanwhile, you know, got Toby in the bot lane, happily farming up, and I'd argue when he picks, he needs to enter the game. He needs to punish the fact that there isn't this BKB on Mars. It's like got Yasha Dragon Lance or something crazy. It is a not very team fight strong Nigma outside of that. Flash Ember.
Exo there. Sunstrike. Oh, not enough damage. Good team. Like Toby's gonna go down there, so didn't even actually pop the Exo. Watson continues to farm up in the stay here without too much.
Pretty important move to make. As soon as Mars picks up this teammate, that will be the point where Entity have to be a little bit concerned with how they engage. Those will obviously nothing. And yeah, you got this blink coming. 1500 gold away from his ag. The Entity should be looking for that game-breaking move in the next 5 or so minutes. But keep poking them and laying that timing until, oh wait, suddenly we're now ready to run the answer.
Feels like maybe Pudge is getting close. Exactly. Those those might link.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Job of out farm 1,000 gold in spite of the
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Or safely in tower so early and you're playing an active place, you don't have that kind of passive push out the mentality which kind of helps you network on top. So
Mo.
Dire
Katomi, it's trouble. Spear macro fire got them both. Trying to keep him alive, to get away, and they find him. So Katomi lives, and well, Mar not so lucky. He might just think about going for Ward. In fact, they find him here. In trouble, Sumail wants to get out of there. Heal Spirit Siphon, the glimpse pulls Sumail back in, tries to dodge it. Not gonna happen. Big kills and a bigger objective soon to go down as Tier 1 tower in mid. Yeah, I mean, I can't help but think how much Fishman has done in this entire series. They just play so well around Disruptor. Adobe, they find him. PH is going to get the kill onto him, but ends up paying the price nonetheless after. MC's shown up too. Okay, they find him there. Watson being dropped lower and lower. Just decides TP out. They don't have a way to break it. Stolen glimpse could be good to take down Disruptor there, but no. Not gonna happen. So they get the tower, and if Sumail can't find anybody here, they're getting out. Silence, TP away. Oh, well done by Fishman. Spear comes too late. They only lose Katomi.
how incredibly awkward for Nigma. It's a chain of just disengaged entities. You miss a key stun, boom, TP. You don't have another one available, you get out of here. GH buys back, no real value. TB uses meta, an incredibly awkward chain of events for Nigma. This net worth will slowly grow for again, all three cores sitting up top, happily farming up, and once again, entities are going to hit this timing way earlier than Nigma.
Esportsbet.io favorite right now. I think that there is still those where it's like those kind got Sumail a ways away, couple death, but also Terrorblade. And they're about to have Ags on pub.
So the Terrorblade into Podge matchup, it feels okay for Terrorblade if you always have one item advantage, or at least you're progressing to your next in the fight. And Manta, Skadi, Satanic is kind of your sweet spot, where you're able to, when Podge engages, you have someone to kind of body in front of you. By that slow, you kite him out, you kill everyone else. Can be good, but when you're behind Podge, he goes Ags, he's on top of you. When you only have, when you never really getting him, it will be a very scary window of the game. Because this Terrorblade doesn't have entity, they should be able to thrive in these fights. Sumail, he's going to have to do a lot of work to break entity apart, like he did in the previous game.
Ask for him. Let's have this deep now with that was just bottled for another one of. It feels like that's kind of what timing being. Nigma just
Dire's top tower
that
is
extra
under attack.
ready to run out again. We talked about Watson, scepter done. And he fights. Silence out. Are no beat yet. Time Sumail's right there. Fishman, he's scouted. Bring him down. Already back row fire and a good spear arena combination comes out, but Fishman enough to bring him down there. One avalanche fell to disrupt these fights.
The fight started with Fishman actually. It was quite early on, but it was a great effect that we've seen so far in the series because of that. Kept chasing in the hope it wasn't as clear as previous disruptor setup. Nigma. Be happy with that one, the fact that they weren't punished for such a large rotation from net worth still happily shifting way of entity.
Couple of minutes. Incredibly strong.
The BKB, yeah.
That one. Midas and bots. Dagger done and the Philosopher's still.
scaling quite nicely with utility. He's quick by showing the Yule stuff against Mars and all these annoying heroes that maybe disrupt their engagement or kite out with teammates. I like the fact that he always thinks about
School
as a
given.
Bob. Plays on the fringe of the fight, initiates in it. Best ball players in my
Dire's
opinion.
bottom tower
And he gets
is
his
under
specialty
attack.
hero.
That last fight. Talking about Katsum Dagger, they've got so many. Think about Roshan. Well, they're throwing out one. Get them with the hook.
So clean.
Yep, that is what they were hoping for. 7 flesh heap stacks. They're gonna be able to dodge that static storm action. Looks like they're Mel's not with you, but he just killed some fishmen. Okay, Watson in this fight too. GH tries. Not gonna happen. Coming in from Watson, and it ends up being yet another.
Regards to that aggression you're asking about, I feel like Entity, they're so close to triple that they'll look for the free hear this, cute avalanche pass into hook. But until then, DP 300 gold away, Pudge about 1,000 gold away. Like they're so close to this incredible timing where if you look at Nigma's lineup, blue Terrorblade, he doesn't really do any damage. A BKB removes. Right? I feel like there's like a 1 in 10 chance that Nigma can even win a fight against a triple B timing. Let's see play it correct. But that's how incredibly strong they should be within the next like 4 to 5 minutes of this. They aggressively posture and look at Roche.
Does feel pretty bad. 20 damage, but you're not wrong. M's play with meta down for the next seconds. Yeah, kind of rough one. They don't know that.
And also, look at his inventory now. He respects the fact that the game is difficult. He's not going for the man, so he's not going for farming items. He needs that Skadi, so when the big fight happens...
Out, dude. Play. Man. Zombie's over here, too. Avalanche, toss, silence, and gonna be dropping. Not able to get out of harm's way quickly enough, but they do have a glimpse connection.
The damage
This is not gonna work.
Oh, they kill that guy though.
Yeah, Fisherman might be going down again, although Exo tries to back out of there. Katomi just runs in, have a toss kill on the Kuro maybe. Is ran down by Toby, does still take some. Well, Watson hunting around for Sumail, can't quite get him. Kuro hiding off in the tree. A couple of ghosts are finding him every now and then, but he actually is kind of living through it, but so lucky on H.
They're gonna find Kuroki. They knew he entered the jungle and he's gonna leave.
Top tower has fallen.
The great escape.
Still, terribly
Radiant's
down.
top tower is under attack.
Tower taken. Pretty rough for Nick.
A little rough, but silver lining here is the Exo was used. Fight was drawn up. But this wasn't a win the fight, instantly go Roshan because we're next to it, and we got our BKB. We are.
Thought you were gonna.
Oh, I mean, oh Jesus! That was gonna be my analysis in like 20 minutes, boss. But
Okay. Got it. Well, we'll see. No, I hear what you're saying though. It wasn't that like fall into the
full of
objective.
illusion.
yeah, and like Ember just got the BKB himself, and we're at 1,200 gold away from, or 1,100 gold away from a Skadi. Because like if Nigma can stabilize, there will be a point where if Roshan isn't going to be a simple Exo take it, no contest from Nigma. There's going to be a BKB, a Skadi. There's going to be a way in which Nigma can present themselves in the fight, go toe for toe. But again, it's you need to kite out the triple start, protect your Terrorblade to go. There is a window for Nigma to bounce back into this game.
Oh, Courier? No!
I don't know why for a split second I was like, maybe do it, but no. Luckily it didn't have any of the components of Skadi already on it.
Yeah.
That would have been, absolute disaster.
Yeah, they're even pulling in the waves right now. They know how important Scotty is for our give arm to its carry.
There it is, Skadi complete. The best part of the game for Nigma. It's like, you lose
On
fight,
that note, too.
it is.
Stormer.
Oh, Arcane Room for spell.
There was the room. Katomi trying to play protection. They drop down the arena, got him caught, and to get him killed. Now Watson pulls him in closer on a bar. They have the damage to follow this up. Sumail pops his BKB, runs in. Lion's Lane not doing that much, and Watson also in some trouble, although his friend doesn't have anybody nearby him. They need help. He can do a lot of damage, but not when he's getting controlled like this. Nobody nearby at all. They're going to kill off MC, and GH also going to fall. This didn't have the backup they needed.
They had to protect each other. They needed to give Terrorblade a platform to A-click, and when you got half the team running up the high ground, the buyback between both the wrap behind and also Fishman, not the best from Nigma. You have to respect the attempt there. They did have a really nice timing, but the execution was inside the river, underneath multiple entity wards. It's a really difficult spot to have perfect position, right duration.
It's gonna, as we fight around these areas where there, I guess it was a creep flip.
Yeah,
but it's everything to buy back. Right?
You get the Aegis because you're outside the Roshan pit. You have it available. Now this buyback doesn't really feel bad because he's got the Aegis. Next time it happens, worst case scenario, gets hit by Arena. Guess what? He's just a BKB after the fact.
Set up on a make. Out of there.
He's gonna go. Oh, the Sunstrike's gonna.
Oh my goodness. Katomi, he's hiding. MC off to the side. Oh, the tornado caught him. Oh my god, he just died and now gonna be brought down again. Entity on the hunt, finding the kill.
Beautiful Sunstrike. And of course, it will give that lingering vision so they know it's like, okay, he didn't cross here, he had to go south, and then they just throw everything in the tree line.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Now with Terrorblade holding the creep wave back would have been good, but the problem is there is a catapult here and Alacrity on it.
Radiant's
glyph.
bottom tower is under attack.
Down the tier after.
One little melee creep following.
They should down them. Big wins for Entity. Trying to reassert some dominance here after a chaotic game.
Well, don't worry, this one can still get chaotic.
It's true.
You know, you've got some Mars here back into base. There's no Magnus, but it's still something to start the fight. Terrorblade at the high ground. The towers and the buildings are your kind of supporting cast to give yourself good position.
Under attack.
Entity, they don't really have a, outside of Death Prophet,
Radiant's
very
middle tower
one-dimensional
is under
high ground
attack.
seat. Nigma can plan around that nicely to yourself come back. Sure, Entity are in the driving seat. Win probabilities go around about 70%, I'd argue.
Say that right now, 5 for the moment.
Sorry, I meant 85%. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Well done. Together, up top side of the map, split the map as much possible. Down here, not really buy as much. Mar even cute Deso after. Stormer, find somebody. Also didn't have.
The question is, well, hold on.
Ava, toss back, pop it. Jamie comes out now. Dual Scepter, but Watson's there. They got him again. Oh, Amar, he gets caught. Flipping in that mid lane, trying to farm up. Gets
Radiant's middle
punished
tower
heavily.
is under attack.
Really hard for him to stay out this game. Of course, you know, BKB piercing stuns, there's ways to punish him. He is trying to be this frontlining hero, but there is no frontline for these heroes.
For that macro, higher
Radiant's
burn
middle
damage.
tower is under attack.
Walk out of it after a hook. 1,000 gold. Another tower just gonna close down by the giant man Pudge himself.
We're in the state of the game when we have these illusion carries. We need that one more item to hope to enter the fight. Terrorblade at least, GB. That'll give him some protection, initiation from time. Death Prophet's on you. If there's a member on top of you, you brush them.
No, it feels sort of under control as Sumail, the BKB there, maybe thought that there was around besides Fishman. Right, Watson was right. Into kill and then getting out. Not easy at all. Feels like it has to be the perfect fight for Nick. And for Entity, just feels like it has to be 8.
Yeah, pretty much. Like for Entity at least, like the way that this game can get awkward is they all have, you know, a lot of blink daggers into a fight, hoping to mark that, you know,
Oh my
hold
god.
on.
Dude, that's crazy. The tornado pushed him away from you coming from Toby. Gonna connect them to it. There is nothing to be gained after that.
Are scanning.
Go back to my proof.
Kalma lang ah,
Just
kalma.
be careful.
Relax lang.
They don't get carried away with the put themselves in a bad position, right? And then suddenly it's like Ice Path, Macropires, Arenas. Like, there's a lot of counterplay available from Nick. But of course, the open terrain in the vision advantage that Entity is currently playing their lead.
Stormer firing up at the same from that. Toby, oh, no, it's awkward. That's much. Oh my god.
Oh, the Sunstrike, yeah. It's like, surprise!
He's like, they have a ward here? What's going on? Ice Path down. MC turns. Oh, wait a minute, though. The turn and the kill. Stormer going to drop, but Watson playing cleanup. Finds ringed out onto MC. He's going to stand in his macro pyre. Watson does not care about that at all. Double kill for the foot. Gem also.
Kind of hype turnaround for the situation. But when you press enter key and you look at the left hand side to see who killed Storm, then you're like, it's like that would have been the BPB goal. That would have been like, again, a silver lining to the scenario. But I feel like anytime Nigma shows on a wave, there's some hero here just punishing it.
Now tell me, tried to punish. That's the beat. Pull back in. Slow. Greaves trying to walk away. Overkill put him there, and there's going to be the hook. Watson finds himself a mark. Sumail Remnants, but it's going to be the toss.
The shot
Able to
in.
catch him beforehand. The way, Remnants out. Fish on the hunt. Has 2 seconds until glimpse, and well, Sumail going to pop his BKB. Wants to fight. You can't really fight this guy though. Big man, Mr. Pudge looks for the silence. Finds it right there. And instead, but there's going to be the toss. Finds Watson. Still 2.
Sumo Spam will be right back. He will be right back in 69 seconds. Yeah, again, Entity just sweeping across the map. Pick up after pick up. They've got no reason to slow down right now.
Avalanche from long range. Katomi Yules wants to survive. Will die when he comes back down from the macro pyre. And GH will eventually die too. Watson out of there also. Down very low. Be right back. Be right back.
Maintain.
Not sure what's going on. Letting the team know about it.
Yeah, it's good to keep your team updated, especially when you're dead. Not
And why so well at the mate in the last tour? Well, out of the tiebreaker.
but like the last 10 minutes, had like glimpses of could actually take this fight if this is present, or if this, you know, port duo is in the, you know, like there's so many chances for them to take these fights, but well, it's not even take fight, but turn them around. But they are in such a push out the waves and delay that presents so many opportunities for Entity to just find non-stop hits. And I feel like as soon as Nigma can get themselves into the same corner of the map and be ready for that play, they will find opportunities to turn around an engagement that one.
That'd be really work. Did also see
Dire are scanning.
Pudge. Such a good. Just on the. If you're on it, there it is. The glimpse into hook. He gets the BKB off, but Dismember is there too. Tries to throw down the arena. The heck and the control, but the save is there. Sumail able to walk away for the moment, but Amar, he's not going to be so lucky. Katomi chasing. Furrow's hiding off in the tree. Gage also in.
Oh, they found
escape.
Totally.
They got him caught in trouble. A one man to hope to get away, but they have control, and MC dies to Stormer.
Dire's top tower is
So
under
they
attack.
get out with the supports. It's not so with the core.
Yeah, just feel like Nigma, even, of course they're behind is a difficult position, but they're ready to try and make those plays. Of course, it's testament to the structure how much of a nuisance he's being. He's forcing out these
Radiant
so
structures
often when Nigma show for a little bit too long, and yeah, when Terrorblade's dead for 30. He's gonna go knocking on the base and see what he can take.
So already popped. Watson does all the damage they can. Still that 20 seconds until the Terrorblade is back up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Get a second
Dire's
glyph out of
top
him, and
tower is under attack.
you're actually gonna back to the high ground hold. It's there potentially.
Exo, 3 seconds away from expiring. Spawn. No Exo. Sure, there's a lot of cheap ways for Entity to take the fight outside of Exo, of course. Toby has a shard, he's going to be able to buy fears, he's got so many ways for Toby outside of it, but
Radiant are scanning.
potential window for Nigma to leave their base, and yet they are smoking up.
This seems real.
I mean,
They
like,
can connect.
they can connect the fight, and I feel like this has been the theme for the last however many minutes. Like, if they do that one play, if they actually have numbers in that one opportunity, they can start building the comeback. And of course, they're not in any way in an to get it, but Entity, they're grouping up right now. They understand they can
Out by the does feel like out by the terror.
throwing it on the minimap. They know exactly the angle in which they're coming from. Toby's in the low ground in the river, behind the trees, ready to break any smoke. Perfect ward above, so yeah, well aware.
It's about as perfect.
They're smoking, they're going in.
They actually just saw Forge Spirit. The Forge Spirit just ran into the whole team. They find Fishman for the moment. Spear is out there. BKB2, but do they have the damage that they need? Hook is out, and Burrow is gone. GH buys back the lead after dying. MC completely alone. The rest of his team is gone. He's BKB trying to run away from Pud. Gets caught with the hook, pulls him back in closer, and finishes him off. Now Sumail in even further trouble. As stolen dismember. Okay, that's something. Sumail, he tries to TP, but he does manage to escape. But the hook is there. Won't get away with dismember this time. GH goes down. Burrow again hiding off in the tree. Looks like he'll be able to get away unless, well, Chase actually.
Yeah, 2 went down, 1 went up.
God, Stormer. He's coming for you. Burrow.
Gura has no TP, so we're gonna have a 43-second chase. Or Storm's
He went off to the other side, and yeah, the call is probably just go.
Yeah, nice. Toby, a beautiful entry to that fight. He supports, instantly kills off GH, and it just caused this rift throughout the Nigma lineup. That Terrorblade has just no protection from his team. There is no way to keep him alive once this Pudge gets on top.
Katomi back to try and put out the wave. How are the things? Entity, they want to take the bigger prize. Heading on. They will admit this. And then off the back, that most likely look tower top and end. Nigma, still high ground hold. Saw how effective that was last game. He's getting close. Still a very tough ask.
Christian Watson's going to be picking up the guard as well. Now, not only is he going to be a very aggressive Pudge, he's going to be able to keep heroes alive. They have a lot of, not single target lock, but they have to try and execute, of course, this Pudge in the... be able to keep this.
Not on. Because, like, we saw GH steal the Dismember before, and, like, that's so good. Or, like, they don't have that hero that's there for, like, sort of the exorcist save is going. Majority of heroes, if you save them, they probably just die after they... Oh, no. Oh, Amar. Oh, God. Oh, they spot him! Stormcrafter from Stormstormer, and nowhere left to go for him. He pops the BKB pretty late, dodges the blink away from the entity. Their kill. Island.
He got, what, 3 Invoker games in a row? He's living the dream right now. I guess to play his best hero. Looking at that worth, like Tiny's about 300 gold away from taking over from Mars.
No, it's true. I mean, Katomi's... Regardless, rearview mirror. They are looking to close out this game.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Sin? Right, connection for Phil on that. Does back away with the rest. 30,000 gold.
Trying to think of the way that they got to get back in, boss, and it's, I don't want to lie to you, but it's looking pretty slim. They really need to rely on some mad over at step.
You know, it wasn't as bad last game in terms of the, but there was that moment where, you know, saw people dive fountain, and then there's the question of like, towers. It feels like that's what entities.
Yeah, they're just hitting towers, and luckily for entity,
Not dive fountain.
they also can't he puts heroes through them.
Oh, he actually went for it, and can't we just hit towers? Now they give up the gem. Although maybe it doesn't matter. Watson, he's controlling him in trouble, and MC going to die. The hook. Hex now under the bar, wanting to get out of there, but no way to get out. Stormstormer gives up his life for the eventual good fight, and Katomi finds himself another target. It is going to be that Jakir. Holy moly.
With the buyback Shadow Blade to try and, you know, get some waves or some shenanigans, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Scanning.
that they cannot take the fight in open. I feel like these lineups are meant to, they're so much fun to watch because of how poetic the fights are. You know, it's like I hook you out of position like Sunstrike, you know, half HP, or you support tiny dissing people. Placement and an abundance of damage really know how to my thing.
Radiant's top tower.
Like it's like kind of like high score as well. If you miss these spells, if you blink poorly, then you will just get clapped by
Saw it just a second ago, right? Stormstormer blinks high ground, is an illusion. Dying for trouble right after it. Covering the hook also. Natural higher down on top of the pudge. He's not dying to that one. Katomi tries to get away, still taking a lot of damage. Not have the overkill on him, but does have the hook coming from his Mr. Watson. Is down very, very low right here.
That's the Aegis.
30 seconds left on it. Maybe there's an opportunity, or they can just go for the all-in play. Aegis gonna be reclaimed. Now, Shadow Blade tries to run away. The fear is there. Going to hire full set of racks. That is Mega Creeps. An entity close out this game. If they want to, they can just wait for XX though.
Down for some more fake back shenanigans. Oh yes, we are, boys. Okay, we give this look out that way. Still going back in.
And they find him. MC didn't stand a chance. Oh, BKB sunder off the BKB there from Kobe. Away, Sumail pulled back in. Everybody's dying. Everybody's in some trouble. Mark can't connect with the spear into arena, and he is going to get now ran down along with Sumail. Katomi has a BKB for some reason. Sumar is gone. Sumail looks to get away. He still maintains some vision over him. The glimpse pulls him back in. And now the toss goes Scepter. Remnant tries to get away, but the Hex is there, and G is going to be called. Entity with the 2-1 win for Nigma.
This was a bit of a beatdown in game 3 from Education. We learned two things. Fishman the shot was good, or Stormstorm Invoker. We knew that.
What do you? I don't know. Say Kappa.